Okay, everybody, welcome back. We are jumping back in with Ash Lotus right now. We are in our settlement, and you'll notice a couple of things. One, Sanctuary looks very different than it did when we last left off. I removed the mods, the wood mods, and things because whether you agree with me or not, I didn't like falling through the ground. I didn't like having multiple levels of ground. I don't need that. And then here's the other thing, too. If we looked at the opening sequence, and although the house and the look of it was cool, we went into the vault, we came out of the vault, and then we came back, and that wasn't the same sanctuary that we left. This is a sanctuary that we left, albeit with different interiors. But we ran out of our house, down the street, and then across the bridge, that little wooden bridge there. You see, Codsworth is there. I've already demolished a few things and set up a few things, although I have not put up a beacon yet because the beacon would set off sim settlements, and I don't want to talk to that guy yet. So this is the sanctuary we left to go into the vault. When we came back and we saw all those different houses and all those different structures, I'm like, yeah, no. And yes, I'm all about, you know, like I understand about environmental storytelling and I understand about how different certain things, you know, by it looking differently and everything does change the environment. But no, again, for me, my list has to be steady and stable. Right now, this list still isn't stable. I just clicked the button for my. So, do you not see how long that took for it to come up? I just hit the Y button. So when things like that happen, or when I see that kind of delay, that's a red flag for me. And the red flag really is how long it took for that to come up. Okay. So for me, that's kind of, like I said, it's a huge red flag for me. And what you haven't noticed, and I'm gonna hit the back button to kick off. And then I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get rid of the doghouse. All right, I've already hit the scrap button. No, I've already hit it. And this is basically what we endure every single time we hit that scrap button. I just hit the exit button. There's a couple of second delay. So imagine that I just spent the last hour just clearing that stuff out because I'm clicking and I'm waiting, I'm clicking and I'm waiting, I'm clicking and I'm waiting, and that's on everything. Now, granted, fortunately, at least the movement seems somewhat fluid right now, but there are hitches, there are pauses. Um, so we're about to see what's going to happen. Now, one of the things I usually do when I first start, and you know, I know some people have commented, how long it takes. It took 45 minutes for us to get basically out of the vault. That's because I take my time. I take my time. I have a set. All right, it's pausing. I have a set, not a way of doing certain things. And then this is not a, if you came to see a playthrough where you're just going to see the highlights of things I'm doing, then you can leave now. This is not what's going to happen here, right? I slow play and take my time doing everything that I do. I have a set way of doing certain things, and it is just the way I do it. And that does not change. The other thing is, I am very heavy on crafting, and if you don't like to see crafting, then you can go, because you're going to see it here. If you don't like to see the workbench, then yeah, you got to go find something else to watch, because you're going to see a lot of the workbench. You're going to see a lot, and then you're going to see things change as we go, as we work on trying to. I want to keep the mod list as much as possible, but I will eliminate things that I feel are breaking my immersion, that are ruining my enjoyment of the game, and also that are basically interfering with the stability of the game. The game isn't the most stable thing in the first place. If if we were to talk about Skyrim, Fallout, and Starfield, the most stable of the three, I think it's actually Starfield. Then Skyrim, with Fallout being the least stable of the three games, with more crashes than anything. And currently, right now, I have a couple of mod lists that I've downloaded for Skyrim. And the most recent one, is called Telsera, which is an NSF mod list, which is kind of funny, is ironic, but it's a very small mod list. Usually those NSF mod lists are usually anywhere from 200 to 300 gigabytes in size, where this one was only like 71 or 79. I keep forgetting which one. And it seems to be one of the most stable mod lists, and fluid. Just feels so good, right, as I'm in there. And of course, it doesn't have all the craziness in it that some of these other NSFs will have, that's forcing you to do certain other things, and it's all about, the raunchy stuff. Where this one, I think it has components, but nothing like, you know, you're going to be attacked or, you know, abused, like, on the regular, right? It's like you have to, I don't even know. I don't know how to kick any of those things off, but I don't want to, because the NSF components really that are going to be on display here is just that, yeah, so if you loot somebody, you're going to loot them down to their, you know, unmentionables. And okay, And for me, that is NSF too, because that's not something you want on your screen, right? So don't get it twisted. I'm not about the raunchiness stuff. I'm like, to me, NSF is inappropriate looking things that you don't want to see on your screen when you're at work, right? It's not safe for work. So yeah, no, it's not about the X. It's about, oh, do I want to see somebody in their underwear? Do I want to see somebody without their underwear? You know, did I loot them all the way down to, ooh, okay, yeah, so they're naturals. And yeah, then there's also, blood and gore and all that kind of stuff. Okay, all right, so now me, the cool part here is, oop, see, look at this. Now I like using bats, but right now the game doesn't like using bats, so I have to figure out exactly. That's one of the things I'm going to be looking into is what exactly is causing the delay that we're seeing here. What is that noise? You hear that? Like something is just flopping around. All right. Now, generally, for me, all right, when it comes to bugs, insects, and especially flying ones, I usually like to switch to bats for that. Simply because they scoot around so much and it's just easier. So I use a combination of things. Sometimes I'll just shoot them straight up or try to shoot them straight up. And yeah, not necessarily. All right, so I just hit the down thing. And you can see here, this is what we got. I'm not a fan of the wheel. I am definitely not a fan of that wheel. I like the old fashioned. I don't know. I don't know what if people have, let me know in the comments why people don't like the direction pad. I like the old way, right? Just go down twice and boom. That wheel is annoying, right? And I mean, this is probably the most stable that I've seen it, but it's not, I mean, the time it takes to pick something from the wheel, and you see right now, you have to pick something when you go into the wheel. I'm hitting the side button, and look, I'm back in the wheel again. So I gotta drink more water. All right, I think this is the right. I think this is the way. If we get attacked by a dog before I'm aware of. Yeah, I see it now. Okay. All right. What? It was frick, man. Why you giving me? See how long it's taking me to select the thing? That's not helpful. I don't even know where this guy is. Oh, there he is. All right. Gotta draw him out. Blood pack. Oh god. All right. I don't know where you are. Okay. You know what? You're in behind the tree. All right. get hit by something else? Or did he get a shot off before? Alright. Auto cap, shotgun shell, double barrel, hate double barrels. Am I wearing a gas mask? I think I am. And a harness. Alright. Let's get up here. Now, for me, this is what I call this shopping. Because I know exactly where I'm going and it's a routine, right? So I'm out here trying to get supplies. There's my noodle cups. Unfortunately, there's a corpse here every time. You see, now this is a safe for work environment. We'll take the pillow. Mole rat meat. And some drugs. And, you know, normally I wouldn't even go after look for the dog. Now, of course, I understand one thing, as everybody else should understand. We have a big target on our head right now. Why? Because it's dark. I can't see, and we got this huge light on. Now, there's going to be a group of dogs over this way. Now, if I don't know if you guys do this, but I go all the way over to the radar station Olivia. I don't go in it. I don't get that close, but I go all the way over to where, it's right there. Because there's a downed vertibird and a set of power armor right there. Some mod packs usually will strip it or remove it altogether. And again, there we go. Sometimes you need a little help. They're moving so fast. You don't know where they are. And personally, I don't mind vets. You know? God damn it. I think it looks cool. In truth, I actually miss it in quite a few games. It's like I'm playing other games and I'm like, man, I wish I had some VATs right now. Alright, so blood packs aren't as good. Oh, I didn't want the water. I don't know what that noise is. I want that. And then I gotta drink more water. Holy cow, I'm gonna pee like a racehorse in a minute. Alright, we're not gonna take the tire. Take the shot hat. Anything else? Rubber. Now, the next stop is the scav or the scavenger over here. And you never, sometimes I wait for them to take a shot at me first, just to be nice. And just to make sure that they have ill will, not good intentions. And sometimes I'm just like, if I get up on them and I got the drop, it's dog eat dog, man. But I don't hear any gunshots, and we're almost over to where I do now. So I should be alerting him or her to my presence at this point. We should have come across them at this point. I hear them, but I don't see them yet. Yeah, we're getting too close to the rocks. We should have at least stumbled into their camp by now. Which way is that coming? I can't tell. I'm assuming we're up far enough. Okay, so there's the gate. They should be. We follow this line. There it is. Sorry, lady. Oh, shoot. Oh, don't run. Did I get her? Sorry, but it was me or you. You got it? Sorry. All right. Let's go find her camp. There it is. Because there's a lot of goodies here. And, you know, why let it go to waste? Okay. And then this also tells me how stable my visuals are. That means they're not. When I got floating bottles and things popping in and out, that tells me the visuals are not stable. And one of the main causes is something like this. You look at it and it might look like a normal tree, but I'll tell you what it is. There's a tree right here, and that's probably the vanilla tree. And then there's a tree clipping into it, not clipping, but clipping into it, and that's the added tree. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that Fallout has had the best of visuals and did the best of jobs um, with their environments. But do you see this here? Do you see that? And then we're encumbered, over encumbered. Let me just get this done. See? All right. So now I'm going to show you a couple of things. And then some people may say this is cheaty, but hey, so you don't like it? Same as with the long play stuff, you know. Move on. There's other people out there with stuff. So right now, I believe it's not there. Is it there? There it is. Cheat terminal portable. I told you, this is why I have it. I go to miscellaneous storage, close the Pip-Boy, and then unfortunately there's not a store all junk thing. But I'll come on over here and I'll say, okay, what do I need? All right, I don't need the switchblade. I don't. Oh, I got 96 rounds for it. All right, so right now I got a hunting rifle. Ooh. All right, we're just gonna stick with that. Chef hat, sea captain's hat, goggles. I might take a look at that. Clean boot suit, mechanic suit. Look at this one too, and this one. Not sure if I want to wear it, but may need to wear it. God, I hate those. And then I'll probably be adding ECO to this. And then what ECO will do for us is, on the crafting stations, yes, your favorite, it will allow us to basically add certain keywords to a piece of armor that will allow us to then add in ballistic armor or things. And then if we're lucky, it also allows us to make it visible or not. And because sometimes I'll just want it to be, I'll want to wear it, but I don't want to see it. And I really can't stand the look of Raider armor, so I don't want to see it. So I don't put it on if I can see it. So you can see all this stuff. I don't get rid of most of these bottles. I don't, because I can always put water in there. And yes, I was afraid of it. I have no need for my ammo to have weight. I understand. But I understand. Realism, above all for some people. I'm playing a game. So realism above all, I don't need. Right? So do I need my ammo to have weight? No. No. Not at all. Especially when it's a struggle to manage weight. So the last thing I need, especially, and if it's going to take me several shots to take something down, then you know what I mean? It's counter to the whole thing, right? So you carry around as little ammo as possible, but you don't have enough rounds to take everything out because you don't have enough carry weight to manage it all. So yeah, I'm one of those people. Yeah, no, I don't need it. Just like for me, this, right? That to me is worse than ammo not having weight. You see that? That is absolutely the worst. So when I come over to something and then everything just disappears around it, because I needed to make something more lush or change the look of a tree so that, now there's two trees and all in the same spot and it's causing issues, then yeah, of that mindset that it's like, yeah, we don't need that. I don't need it. I'll live with the sparseness of it. If you want to tell me a story, do it in the quests. Do it through the characters that you add to the game. Adding characters, adding quests aren't going to ruin the aesthetic or make the game more unstable or do as much damage to the game as here, where you have the constant clipping and the constant, you know, fading in and out of certain pieces. So yeah, no. And then my game isn't going to hitch as much because there's a new character in it. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, you could mess things up, technically, if you add too much stuff into it. But then that's the thing, too, right? And that's the part that it's like you have to kind of be, like I said, you have to be mindful. And of everything you add, you have to understand what it's doing to the game and as a result. And for me, I don't know. Some of the things that get added to me don't truly enhance the game. Like I said, it was a cool aesthetic to see the wood frame on the walls and stuff like that, and the wood paneling, and the flooring and everything. It was cool, but And I remember I said when we first looked at that, I was like, as long as it doesn't mess with my game, and when we come back after being in the vault, it doesn't turn into where I start clipping through, or things start vanishing, or you know, then okay. But as soon as we start seeing issues around it, then yeah, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. Bingo. All right. Now, what I do real quick here is I turn this guy on. So, first thing, I'll play the tape. And then I'll activate the sentry bot. Yes, I know. Then we'll back up. And then I eject the tape, because I might be able to use it later to activate others. So now he's it. He's going. He doesn't care about us. Oh, got a mini nuke right there. Can't have that laying around. And then in a minute or so, he's going to start having some issues. I'm going to turn the... Yeah, look at that. That looks cool. So you see, you can give me the sun rays and all that kind of stuff. Just, like I said, don't mess with the stability of my game, though. Once you start doing that, we got issues. All right. All right. I hear gunfire. That means they're firing at somebody. How many shots did that daggone thing take? 20 shots. 20 shots to put down that daggone thing. So anything up here? Seriously? This is another thing, right? Why is it even there? And that was added because that's not normally there. But you can't interact with it. Oh, there it is. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. That was weird. All right. All right. So this is about as far as I go towards there. Oh, it's empty anyway. Wait, wait, wait. I don't want to go too far. Reason being, I don't want to get into a fight with them when I don't have to. Where is it? I like to be able to see it. See, what we've done is we've created this thing, and now I can't see. All right, so we're back at the road. Where is radar station Olivia? Oops. Should be this way, right? There. Nope. See it. Okay. Well, I can't worry about it. Let's get back over here. Headshot. Seriously. I'm just gonna let it run. Unless it attacks me, I'm not gonna. I'm worried for what's about to come. Where's my... Where is it? Let's see. So this is a good test. Firearm reduces incoming damage and prevents all damage from falling. Technically, it says I have 0 cores. Now, the one problem that I have, and I'm going to switch weapons. How many? I got 3 rounds. A lot of good that does me. I got 4. Do I have 4 pistols? Really? Okay. All right. I can't have 4 suppressed. That 4 must be the position. I lost it. In case you were wondering, I decided to stomp these things. God, things worse than I am. Where you at? Where you at? Come on. Bring it. I don't see you. Where you at? Where'd you go? Did I get him all? I'm gonna say, dang, man. Maybe I'm better served. Better served. All right, where's the? I'm looking for the whole reason to come out here, and that is there's usually a pile, right? Here we go. Settler, duffel bag. Ooh, another hunting rifle. We don't want that. Don't want that. Don't need that. Wait, what's that going? Lotus. I think there's usually one more over here. Yep. Great. Oh, nice. Got some leather. Okay. I like this sound, so that's different. I like this sound a little bit better than the normal one. So I'm not mad at that. Some leather in there. How much weight? I'll take that. Let's break that down. Trying to get my bearings. Okay. I like that little zing. And he just lines them up for us, and we just come in and grab it. Yep, thank you. We just come and clean up. He doesn't need the meat or anything. Hey, good work. He's got no issue with us. Little fuel. We'll take Batman. Okay. And this is usually my route to one of the routes I take to start. Now, it depends on how froggy I feel. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm not feeling overly froggy. Which one is this? We got 7 rounds. 7 rounds. Alright. You. I want you. There. I want you. There. Alright. And then let's see. Oh, I think I forgot something. Yes, I did. Because it's not here. So yeah, I'll have to remember to do that. I think I forgot. That's because I wasn't sure I was coming back to this one. Because if you watch the first episode all the way through, what you would have seen at the end. All right, this is going to be tricky. Is down here. You don't have to go down there. So you don't have to come over here. There's usually 2. And then there's a egg nest. You can see them right through there. There's an egg nest right through there. I'm not going over there right now. Sometimes I usually just choose not to mess with them. I don't need to bother with them right at this moment. And you see how that disappeared and then we went through? Oh, both my arms are done. Alright, so we're gonna fill our bottles. Okay. We don't need any bones. slow fly meat. We'll take the enamel bucket. I don't need that. Now, okay, let us say what would be very disappointing is if the leather armor wasn't here. But it is. So we'll go with that. I feel like we're limping. How much weight? All right. Okay. Wait, that's different. So we have to investigate. What is this? Lima detachment, inaccessible. All right. Straw pillow, get our stim pack. All right. So we've come full circle. But we know this is here now. We look something like something else. I tell you. All right, so we're gonna come over here real quick. Hey. All right. We'll worry about you later. I'm carrying too much. That's all right. All right, wait, hold on. All right. Can we get over here? Yep. Transfer all junk. Now, usually I like to take these back and that back. All right. Crap. All right. Tell you the truth, I'm gonna destroy that. So we do have. All right. Miscellaneous. I don't think we can put anything on there yet. And then generally with ECL, you can do a alternate mesh option. We're gonna do shadowed at least for now, but you can do an alternate, and what that'll do is allow you to make it look invisible. But in truth, actually, in this playthrough, I don't know that I want to. I think, see, standard leather to shadow. Okay, that one's already. All right, you shadowed. I want it to be shadowed, but I don't think we can do anything else. Okay, and then do we do you? And what's that? It's black. What's the shadow looks like? It's the same, right? Okay. This is going to be interesting right here. All right. So See, that takes everything. And then there's the helmet. So, first thing though, I want to do this and then do this. Alright, so that's everything. Gotta be honest with you. It is very interesting. I just don't like it. Okay. So now that we know. We're going back to the vault too. For now. And we're going to take that off. So, is it both legs? We have 2 legs? I think we have both legs. And then, one thing also though. I'm going to put you over there. I just don't know about this one. But the helmet might actually come in handy. That helmet does a lot. Yep. So, okay. So we got leather on the legs. We got that. Take that. All right. Before we go talk to Codsworth. Yep. I'm breaking that down. Breaking that down. Breaking that down. And we're breaking that down. Okay. Can I do anything else to enhance? Nope. You. Standard receiver. That's all you do. Short stock. I want a full stock. Can't do anything there. Hunting rifle. Can't do anything there. Nope. Can't do anything there. And we just... Can I break down... Where's the radar? There's stuff. Alright, so... I know. For right now, do I just go with it? What can I do here? Anything? Can't do anything. I just can't. I can't. Oh, we gotta put our glasses back on. Give ourselves a little personality. There we go. Okay. You ready to do this? I don't know if I'm ready to do this. As I live and breathe.
Oh, it's really you.
It's me. Hey, Cosworth, you're still here, buddy.
Codsworth? You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
But of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International?
Yeah,
But you
I do.
seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state, Where is the missus, by the way?
Well, yeah.
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them, armed, wearing strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy running around in his Halloween costume more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Ha ha, not like this family, sir. You and the missus have always been such a responsible couple. Where is she, by the by?
I think we just went over that, bud.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
No.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
Can't be.
No. No, that's not possible. I wasn't out for that long. Not 200 years.
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
All right, bro. Something wrong, man?
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
Oh, son, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Very carefully. All right, stay with me, buddy.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir.
Apparently.
Bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry.
Yeah, my bad.
I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Well, thanks, Cosworth.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Already checked.
Codsworth, I already looked. They're not here.
Then they're really gone, aren't they? No, sir.
Look, he's out there, bro.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Really?
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the
Understatement.
race? Just across the southern footbridge out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Okay. Peace, bro. All right. Oh, goodness. That just did it. All right. Army fatigues. We are well over encumbered at this point. Boom, boom. Okay. Let's see if we can get over to the what's the name without breaking our legs. All right. Oops. Okay. So, first things first. Okay. I can't get down in there. There we go. It was taking forever. All right. We can put all this stuff in here. Actually, you know what? We're not going to sell you, so might as well put all you. Boom. Okay. I think everything after that. Oh, yep. I'm about to say, I was trying to get rid of. All right. I don't know if I want this or not. Granted, it could come in handy. All right. Military fatigues. All right, we're gonna. Is that it? Is that everything? Seriously? I thought there was more stuff to break down than that. Okay. Here. Let's get over here real quick. All right. There we go. Okay. So. Put that away. In truth, holy cow. This is the one that we have. I'm going to put you away. Sniper rifle. Laser rifle. We got no. Okay. So what you're telling me, without actually telling me, is the majority of our weight. Oh, I gotta put the food stuff away. The majority of our weight is right here. All right. And I think that brings me back to my whole little thing about the ammo and its weight. And don't get me wrong, I understand the argument. It's just I'm not actually caring. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I understand the argument. I understand why for some people it is important. But for me, no. All right, we can get rid of all the meats, all the. This is all rat infested anyway. You can go to. And I think the main reason for, with me is because I'm such a hoarder and I like to loot everything. It's it plays back into that whole, you know, like I can understand, but again, it's like given the choice to be able to hoard or to walk around, and account for. I don't know what this is doing. Oh, this is just a color swap. So to be able to hoard or to account for the weight of my ammo. And for me it's a no brainer. It's not even, close really. It's like, well, I'd rather be able to hoard. The weight of my ammo means absolutely nothing to me. Okay, so I can't change that back. All right. This one, I'd rather have there we go. All right, short light barrel. Since it's standard, I'll take the quick eject. I don't need a medium scope on this. Nope. Nope. It's an automatic receiver. Okay. Okay. I just don't know if I need to carry this around with me. Oh, wait. Actually, no. Can't change it. Okay. Let's go back in here. Standard quick. Medium scope. Ooh. Now let's look at this other one here real quick again. Was there a chance? There was not a chance. Man, Okay. I'm still carrying 200 carry weight. I got 65 in weapons. That's huge. We have to decide which ones. All right, let's see. Part of me is like, well, if I'm not going to use it, why am I carrying it around? Okay, wait. There's a yellow shirt and jeans, and then there's a tank and torn pants. Let's get rid of that. Am I going to really use this or not? I don't know. Let's put that away too. And that one. All right, we're carrying around a lot of water. A lot of water. 20 pounds of water. Okay. So the next thing is what we'll do is we'll try to repair. All right. And then we'll whip. And I don't know what happened to the other arm. What happened to the left arm? Did we not have it? Yeah. And I forgot what I was going to try to do here. Oh, two things. First thing, back behind this house. Cloth, silver, fertilizer. All right, what can we craft? This, I don't know what this is. So we'll have to figure that out. But I'm not going to worry about it yet. Not worried about drugs yet. We can make backpacks, but they only mean anything. They only mean something. I mean, they have damage resistance, but do they help with carry weight? I don't. Oh, excuse me. I don't think they do. So I'm not gonna worry about them. What is SDF? And heavy mercenary uniform, heavy guard outfit. So it looks like, what do you call them again? I forget what they call them. The dance belongs to, for some reason. Mercenary uniform. Ooh, I can make one, and I will. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Can I make those? I can. They just cost me money. How many bottle caps? I got a lot of bottle caps. I don't know where I got all those bottle caps from, but I need a right arm. We'll look at it. Oh, look at that sheriff outfit. Okay, this right armor does not look like what it's gonna be. Oh, yeah, we're not gonna do the heavy stuff. Inquisitor robe. Dance's hood. See, with these, I feel like you're not going to be able to wear any other armor, right? Mm-hmm. Ooh, Tesla armor. Look at that. Hunter's fatigues. All right, hold on. All right, let's see. All right, we'll make them. All right, what else can we make? None of that. Wait. That's not for us. Railroad uniform dark. Not for us. Brotherhood of Steel, that's what it is. You see, yeah. I just needed the initials so I could remember. Okay. So we have this. Let's see what it looks like. So at least we have a matching set of everything. Let's cook some food. I don't know what you... Yeah, we don't... Yeah, no. Alright. And then... Alright, so... Oops. I think that's it. Oh, no. Okay. We can do that. That. Oh, we even have Mirelurk meat. Okay. Okay. I didn't change the bridge here, even though part of me wants to. I just want to see something real quick. Alright, so we got the tank. We want to put the cap on. If I put this on, a mercenary uniform. Oh, it works. Look at that. All right, no. We are all about that. We're all about this life. Look, oh my gosh. Heck yeah. I mean, the only thing I would do is I'd go back to leather. Right? Let me look. All right. That one's better anyway, right? No, it's not. I just want to see. Right? All right, the leather clips a little bit more through it. Yeah, you're right. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. If this was black, you know. We'll have to look at that. Because that's a possibility. All right. Let's go over here and get this irradiated thistle. And let's go meet our new dog. All right, so the mod list has the sable look for the dog.
Hey, boy.
I don't like
What are you
changing
doing
the
here
way
all
the
by
dog
yourself?
looks. I like the vanilla look. So I don't change anything. You lose your owner, buddy?
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
All right, let's go get some stuff here. And then we'll go in here and trigger the attack. And things are starting to clip. Of course, they're going to clip because I always close this. They're going to attack me. Come at me. Boom, boom. What are you barking about? You got nothing. All right. Free war money. We'll take that. We'll take the cloth. Phone. Toaster. We'll leave the folder. Uh-oh. I didn't want... Oh, I want that. We'll take that. We'll leave the... Alright, here they come. Someone put a lit cigarette in a box. We'll take the cigarette cartons. He's so stunned from that. Get him. Good job. Oh, that's what it did. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to smack him. And I hit the duck button instead. That's right. That's what I was trying to do. Aren't any more? All right, let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Take care of the barrels before you leave tonight. All right. So basically, if you read through there, it tells you everything's been stored in the back. Basically, and oh, bloody note. All right, Tom, I finally found those bastards. Those armor-wearing wackos finally showed their shiny metal arses around Concord. Meet me in the church in Concord and bring a weapon. We're going to take it to those nut jobs and get them out of our town. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Oops. What I need is this. Don't I have a rifle? Yes, I do, but I didn't favorite it. And we're going to switch to it right now. And what you don't have here that we could sorely use right now is we don't already have a ready-made bed. So what we're gonna do, come around here. All right. What's our weight? We're 70% hidden from something, and something slapping around, making noise. So you can see this part is different. I see something moving right there. Okay, it's just the trees. Get a little hub flower. If you're wondering why I walk up to the cars like that, it's because I keep forgetting I don't have lootable cars installed. It's something I normally always install. Makes no sense to me that if you walk up to a car and it doesn't have anything in it, it could be empty, it could be picked clean, but at least you should be able to walk up to it, check it, and oh, this is great, where you clip right through the floor. Right. All right, so Vault Tech office is right here. Well, no, that's Springfield or whatever kindergarten. So there's a story behind that. Here's the Vault Tech office. Normally, and you see right here, there's a bag of cement, but you see how normally these crates, we could do something with them, but they're put there by the mod that put the office here. So they're not part of the V1, not V1, but the immersive containers thing. So they don't get, it doesn't get captured. Now there's a manhole right here. Normally I wouldn't go in there without being able to save first. And you can see we can't save. Well, technically we can. Oop, wrong one. Survival. Saving. Now, that's a lot to do. So usually I put just survival quick save on it. Manhole. You gonna do something? Okay, it's not letting us in. Okay, well that sucks. Because I was willing to check it out. Oh, look at this. Vault 11 jumpsuit. Vault 111. Hey, Mr. Handies. We need to keep, see right here? This is what I'm talking about. So there's a tree here, but now it also wants to put a building here. There's a tree right there, or part of the tree. So you can see right there where it's having its issues. And for me, that is unsat. Just completely unsatisfactory. So dog. Oh, I thought this was boarded. Okay. So that's is completely unsatisfactory. And the main reason is because the fact that it's doing that is going to cause issues with the game. All right. So now this was added by mod. So none of these boxes here are going to be lootable. So it's like you have to come in here and say, okay, can't loot that. I'm not going to be able to loot these. And then not get frustrated. So you hear that. And you hear that. Now, generally, I would do a quick save here before I do anything else or go any further. Because we about to die. And I'd rather at least save this amount of progress and leave. You know what I'm saying? All right, so survival situation. All right, boom, boom. Okay. So we're gonna go down here and see what they got. We're not gonna put a beacon on ourselves yet. So there's a trap over here. So we're not gonna go over there yet. There's nobody over there. There's a one of those things. We're gonna come in here and see if we can actually kill this person. First, let's electron control. Choose person. Let's do law enforcement. Go back. Go back. Activate. Back.
Powering up. Protectron.
Oh.
On duty.
Okay. Do your thing, man.
Move along.
And then see all these vault boxes. Just a waste. Dude, get over there, man. That's the only one available. See, normally I'd want them to distract because there's a girl. Can I oh shoot, I can't shoot her.
Hey, nothing there now. What do you think?
There's two.
Jumping in shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess.
Now don't start talking crazy.
What the?
Fuck was that?
Oh, must have a concussion. Fucking thinking about himself.
See what she had? She had a freaking missile launcher. God dang it. I want to put that back on her. Okay, come here. You.
Yo, psst.
I forgot to put this on you already. So, here. Oh, you already picked up a stim pack for me? Alright. Here. Let's get over here. Let's equip you that. I'll take that, bro. Here, can you hold this for a minute too, though? You got some weight. I don't need that. I don't need those. Hard hat. I don't know what the Kaiser helmet is, but you hold on to that, alright? And then, hey, you hold on to these, this. this, this. Yeah, you hold on to that stuff, bro. All right, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You always have my back. Mm-hmm. Good job, buddy. And then look, I put that on you so you can be somewhat protected. All right. I'm 70% hidden. That's why I like to use the blood packs, because they don't dehydrate you. And then there was the trigger. I didn't realize. So you know what this means, though. We're not 70% hidden anymore. We be found. Did he, like, nail himself?
Getting tired yet? When you turn up, you're dead.
If I turn up, bro, more than likely that means you're dead. Mini nuke.
No sign of him now.
And it's a legendary, too. Not carrying too much. Alright, so none of that stuff is going to be lootable. Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Come here. Dog. Right at the desk. Seriously, dog. Psst. Come here. Right here. Don't bark.
Over there.
Right there. Dog, you're bugging me. That's it. That's it. All right, come on. You need to hold that. Cranky shotgun. I don't want to get rid of that one or that one. Okay. These 7 missiles. That's 30 some odd pounds right there. That I don't know that I have. I don't have a 357. All right. Am I gonna use any missiles right now? Any missile? Oh, rockets. All right. You see, I'm trying not to use the cheaty. Oh, why is he in? How did he get over encumbered? Are you over encumbered now, bud? My bad. I couldn't get over. All right, I guess I gotta stand. All right, let's come on up here. All right, down. All right, I think. Shoot. Ouch. Okay. Anything else up here? Some grape mentats. Cooking station. Ooh, some pre-war cash.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
What's giving me away? Is it the light? I just want to know.
No use, not without the card.
Here's where it would be great. Oh, look at that. That would be so nice if this stuff was actually usable. Wait. Where is it? Oh, wait. A weapon rack. What do you got? Combat shotgun. Anything? Anything? But I'll tell you what. That combat shotgun is a lot more, is better than that double barrel shotgun. What's the cranky shotgun do? I just want to see. Oop, wrong one. All right. It has 4 clips. All right, but the combat shotgun, that's combat rifle. Oh, we only got so many rounds. Which way is which? We'll have to go this way first. Okay, locked off. That one little building was hiding all this. And it just hurts my heart that none of that stuff is interactable. That you can't interact with any of it.
There?
There's a dog.
Getting shook up over nothing.
There's someone there. She. Part of me thinks the light is a giveaway, or should be a giveaway, right? So that it would be impossible to sneak up on anyone. That's what it was. It's one of those bathroom scale bombs that's in that first room that I said there was a trap. She in here? Oh, poor thing. Right back here. It fell. There. You can almost. God dang it. There it is. Okay. Do I see her? Don't see her. But we know she's around here somewhere. We'll let it go. God dang it.
Hearing shit.
You hearing stuff? What are you hearing? Let me know, okay? Because the poop you're hearing
At least it sure as hell looks that way.
should sound very much like a gunshot. And being the bad person you are, you should know what gunshots sound like. Wait, where is it? All right, here we go. I think this, yeah. Diesel jacket, jeans. So this is where we came in. And then if you look, there's what I'm talking about. So disarm that so you don't blow up. Okay. Shipment is procured and on its way. Leave your payment at the drop site. Somebody just quit. That was Angela's terminal. Where's that safe? All right. Now here's the thing. If we weren't so greedy, we would just leave. Not worry about who's all still down there. But can we do that? Can we do that? Is that how we're built? the way we're built, is that we have to push all luck. It's chained on the other side, huh? Okay, so we have to go introduce ourselves.
What?
Ouch. That may help us a little bit. That may help us a little bit. Nope, not requirements not met yet. All right. Not worried about them. Chem resistance. Where's my adamantium? Do we not have that? What is that? Oh, nope, not met for that either. Is that everything? All right. Okay. Okay. Canned dog food, some cram. What else is there? A tablespoon. Some ammo. And, alright. Luckily, we turned around just in time. We are setting off traps like you wouldn't believe. Baby rattle. Always check your toilets. Those are the immortal words of the young Mr. Co-Carnage. Always check your toilets. Sometimes it's worthwhile, sometimes not so much. But okay. As much as I want the missile launcher, I don't want the missile launcher. Oh God. All right. Is there anywhere else that we could go? There sure is. All right. We'll take that. We'll take that. All right. Do we want to jump down? Do we want to try to jump over? I think we're going to have to jump down at some point. But let's jump over first. See if there's anything worthwhile over here. There was not. All right.
What?
Yeah, they're really not picking up. Man, why are they all carrying around missile launchers, man? I mean, part of me wants to grab one and use it on them. But my luck is I'll blow myself up. What happened to this guy? Yes, you know. You know exactly what we're doing. Till I can install the survival quick save. You hear it? I don't see it. Thank you. Thank you, dog meat. Can we get out there? Because we're taking a lot of rads just to do nothing. And we can't. And you can see there's more. And even more. Minutemen Scout outfit. Okay. It's like it's. Ooh. Okay. Ain't mad at you. We have to suffer for our craft. Let's just get out of here. Alright. We gotta go back the way we came. Understand that the thing that we succeeded the most in getting out of all this was rads. Okay, so drug. things. Medicine. And then right away, blood pack. And we're famished. And then we're parched. Okay. Oh, wow. We managed to take care of all the rats. That was even better than anticipated. Okay, I guess we can... Alright. We drop down here, so we have to find our way out. So... Gosh darn it. Is there no way out? We can't climb out. So dropping down here was not the smart thing to do. If we can't get out. Alright, so there must be a way out. There has to be a follow-up way out. Alright, how much does this thing weigh? Missile launcher and the missiles. Okay. Missile launcher weighs 21 pounds. We are 14 over. Each missile weighs 5 pounds. Only need... Where are we at? Okay. That'll work. Okay. Anybody know what I'm trying to do? Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go. I'm about to say there has to be a way out. Hello. Nice. A little turpentine. Can always use some turpentine. Broham. As a matter of fact, duct tape, turpentine, screwdriver, overdue book, oil can. I think at this point, we've... Oh, look at this. We need that. Am I encumbered? I am encumbered. Over encumbered. Well, I don't need you anymore. Let's go ahead and put you... I grabbed you for a reason. I don't know that I need you either. What would I use to launch you with? What did I pick up? I didn't pick up anything. Okay. So, interestingly enough, what we could do right now that we've cleared out the baddies, see, all this right here that I'm looking at, It's just all wasted potential. You know what I mean? Just wasted potential. Okay, so if we come back down here, you see that? We could turn this into our own workshop. And if I'm not mistaken, is it back here? Where was it? Yeah. Can we do anything? Well, in truth, we shouldn't expect to be able to do anything because we put all our gear. Am I over encumbered again? I am not. What is that thing? What is it indicating right now? Oh, we better not mess around there. Oh, look at that. A mini nuke. And look at that. Antibiotics. Alright. Oop. Oh, shoot. A Winchester. Really? Oh, look at that. That is nice. Okay, I don't think... Yep. See, we would have known to look down there. Okay. I'm not going to turn it into a settlement or a crib, so... That went over way better than expected, honestly. Usually I come down here and I get my butt handed to me. Then after a few attempts, I give up and I leave. That really did turn out very well. Okay. We'll finish. Okay, we're not going to go in there yet. That's a whole nother mess for another day. Let's just make sure. We just want to finish clearing up this street here. Now, if I was going to do anything to spruce this up a little bit, say enhance in the mod list for Fallout Anomaly, right? There's a lot of zombies and stuff like that in that list. That I would pull over. I would not mind being in here. And I would gladly trade it for, the environmental changes, right? Gladly change it. All right. Okay, so gird. Uh-oh. Where'd you come from, bruh? It's a good thing he was a bad shot, right? Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, I think that's enough room. We need this small shoulder bag. We're gonna take, it adds 10 carry weight. Every time it says Frank says something, I'm like, where's Frank? Where? Then I realize that's us. That was me. That's what I named him. All right, so now, unfortunately, and then this is where it kind of bugs me a little bit. All right, so you can see it adds 10 carry weight. Yeah, see, that doesn't do anything for us. So we'll go back to that. All right. And then we'll get the drugs. The empty bottles. Let's get the bobby pin. And let's check the safe. Okay. I don't think we are over encumbered, but we are getting close. Let's get that stash. Right? Pork and beans. Can't go without the pork and beans. Come on now. Check the mailbox. And that is as far as we're going to go with Concord. We're going to head back. We basically are done with our shopping for today. We're going to take all that we just got. We're going to bring it home. Sort our groceries. Put them away. And then prep ourselves for our next journey out. Like I said, this is a slow play, right? We're gonna prep and prep and prep and craft and craft and craft. I could have sworn I dumped that body over the side. What are water angels? What does it do? Rads. Yeah, we are not messing with that. Atomic cocktail. Yeah. We'll make a couple of those, and I think one of those, 4 of those, 3 of those, and I think that's it. Yep. All right, let's get out of here. And then so again, those of you who are not on board with the long play and the crafting and all that, it was nice knowing you. Because I'm not changing my style. Because hopefully that's why you're here. Because you want to see how I play. And this is how I play. Now, here's another thing. So we're going to go in here. And this is the one thing you always got to remember to do. So we're going to our personal storage. Ah, dang it. I went to the wrong one. Okay. Sometimes you try to get too fast. Personal storage. Miscellaneous storage. All right. Take off. Yes. Yes. You see, we're still way over encumbered because we're going to have to. And then brace yourselves, guys. This is going to be the last thing I do in this episode. So those of you who don't want to see the crafting, we'll see you next time. Peace. Okay, that's all the weapons. And then we still got a ton of gear that we got to break down. All right. All right, we might be switching. Might have to switch over to metal. All right, so these we can break down with no worries. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay. So first things first. Mm-hmm. All right. And then the same here. Okay, that's about as much as we can do. Nothing else there. Whoops. And then we can at least make them all. So then what we would do is we'd go here, here, and here. Okay. Oh, all right. So first things first. What do we got that's so heavy? Oh, we got. Why weren't we able to break those down? But that's all right. Do want to hold on to that and take another look at that if I can. And then all right, so food stuff. All right, there we go. All this stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. Store all junk. All right, much better. You can have that too. And then for now, wait, let's look at our weapons. What are we carrying? That. We're going to store that. We're going to store that. What is the Winchester giving us over this? We're going to store that too. Then store that one. Okay. And then I want to look at this one to see if it's what I think it is. Okay. So I'm going to put this on. I know it's less. It's more of an aesthetic thing than anything. Oh. And then we're going to look at this. And then Minuteman. Okay. I want to just see what it looks like. I think this would be fine with straight up just leather or something. It doesn't go with the metal. I actually kind of like that. Okay. So we're going to keep it like that. Keep it real. And then, all right. What's our carry weight right now? Yeah, we got a way bunch of stuff that we got to figure out. Well, we got 71 pounds here. So I got to figure out. I'm going to put this. Okay. So the only thing left is to figure out what are we going to do about the ammo. And I'm sure there's a setting somewhere that I can do to change that. And probably when I find it, I will. Okay. I'm not mad at the way we're looking. The pieces all serve a purpose, right? So these three, I mean, this one doesn't. Oh, I could have gone. Oh, if we're just looking at from aesthetic look, we like the way the shoulder pad looks there. We could have put the other one there, since it's not a lucky piece. Everything else, not a, what is it called? Legendary piece. Oh wait. Oh, we stored it. We'll take that. And then, boom. Yeah, see, I kind of like the way that is working right there. And then we can shadow. Yep. Okay. Now, you can see here, you can improve the carry weight with one or the other. But also, generally, it normally comes with a settings tape. And that's the part that's really bugging me right now, is that there's no holotape to control the backpacks. generally what that's telling me is all the settings are not available. And if that's the case, I'd probably end up reinstalling it full, because one of the things that I do, okay, because I'm a hoarder and because I hoard, one of the things that I do is I go into the settings for the backpack, and then there's a bonus carry weight, and I set that at max, so that's an extra 300. Yes. So anybody that doesn't like it, tough. That's what I do. That's how I play my game. And right now, you can see that isn't available. So that tells me it's kind of modded out, or you just got, a small version of it and not the whole thing. And if that's the case, yeah, no. Because it doesn't do me any good. You just give me an extra 10 carry weight? Really? F you. So, yeah, that has to be fixed. And then again, like I said, adding the ECO, like, as much as I'd rather not have it, the chess piece there. The fact that it's legendary, I'd rather not be looking at that over and over again. And I'd rather my ammo not have any weight to it. So there it is. That's where we're leaving it right now. Next thing we're gonna do is we're either gonna look at taking a nap, making sure we're rested up. We did go take all that stuff, so we probably do. Yeah, we're tired. So we're gonna have to rest up, get some sleep, and then decide on the sim settlements thing when we want to kick it off, or do we want to make it wait a little bit longer? It does blend in with the storyline that we're doing right now, so it's fine if we just go ahead and kick it off now. So get some rest, kick off the sim settlements, talk to the guy, agree to help him, because he will help in Concord, and then hit Concord and get this all wrapped up. And then again with ECO, when I get that added, is equipment crafting overhaul. When I add that, and if it allows, even though we have the metal chest plate piece equipped, it will be invisible, so we just don't see it. And that will work, because I think that would finish up our outfit just fine. Do I need to make everything invisible? No, I don't mind the shoulder pads. I don't mind the knee stuff. So I don't mind everything. It's just the chest piece is kind of bugging me. So we'll do that. Okay, guys. With all that, I think that's it. So once again, guys, I really appreciate you guys being here. Remember, like, comment, please. Definitely comment, right? Just don't be an a-hole in your comments, right? Because of all the things we do in a day, the one thing that we should never really purposely choose to do is to be a jerk to somebody. You know what I mean? We're here, this is for us, right? This is what we do. And then for those of you who don't really care for the content, don't watch. Those of you who like the content, enjoy, right? That's what it's for. There's so many people out here that put content out there, that take their time, take their effort, and put all kinds of content, all kinds of different content out there. And it is just as easy for you to just not be an a-hole and not put something rude or something stupid out there and move on to somebody who does put content that you like out than just to waste the effort and time to be a jerk to somebody else. Right? Don't we have enough people out there being jerks to one another that we don't need to be adding to it here? So, again, for those of you who like what you see, who have anything constructive that you want to say, because I welcome constructive criticism and feedback, please. Hey, John, you missed this. Hey, John, if you tried this. Hey, John, if you ran this pack, this would help stability. This would do that. Please, definitely, because I'm not all-knowing, and I don't claim to be. And then I don't claim to be the best or the most professional Fallout, Skyrim, or Starfield player. I'm going to play these games no matter what. I'm just sharing with you my playthrough. And if you don't like it, tough. Go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't come to your house and tell you all the things I don't like about you or the stuff you're doing. I got better things to do. So that's how I view things. So again, guys, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Peace.